Alright, so now it's finally time for the final trial. Yesterday we completed the Distant Spring in 2 days. We also completed the Forest of Hope, the Impact Site, and the Forest Naval in 2 days. So now we're on day 9, and we're heading toward the final trial. So for this day, you want to get out 3 yellows. Throw them over here for use later. And get out rest as blues. And come till about right here. And begin throwing your Pikmin until you have 60 left in your team. Put the 60 right there. Put the 37, or however many you have there, right there. And throw the 60 right here onto this bridge. Now you can either throw or whistle your yellows across, like this, but you'll definitely need to throw them here. And we're going to throw them up there. Hopefully they get all bombs. Okay, so they did. So we're going to want to use momentum throwing to throw our yellows around the beginning of that bridge, right over here. So here goes number 1. Here goes number 2. And here goes number 3. And that was perfect. Now we can bomb this gate. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to want to get at least 10 blues. Throw them over here, where this cursor is. Then you're going to want to call them, bring them over here, and then dismiss. And now push this box, skipping this puzzle for the reds. Then you want to get all your remaining Pikmin. Put away all of your blues. Get out at least 13 reds, or 13 yellows. Get out the rest in reds. Now you just want to make your way to the final arena. Beware of tripping Pikmin around here. If you don't have all flower Pikmin, there's a grass patch over there that you can use. But what we're going to want to do now, break up our Pikmin, put our reds around here, get our yellows, get all the bombs that you can carry. All 13 of your Pikmin should be able to have bombs, then you want to throw 2 of them over here. Dismiss the others here, touch the Pikmin here, then dismiss them to get them glowing. Now you're going to want to activate the Emperor Bulblacks. Come over here, throw 2 of your bombs, get your reds, wait until the Emperor Bulblacks is actually opening its mouth and about to lick your Pikmin, and then call back your yellows. And they'll drop the bombs, and the Emperor Bulblacks will lick them. And you'll see what happens. Then you want to go to its legs and attack it. And after it gets about to half health, you want to call him off. Come on, don't trip. Okay, and now have the 2 yellow Pikmin get bombs again. Do the same thing again. Ah, shoot. They got scared and ran back. Okay, that's not a problem. We did lose 1 bomb though. Maybe we can get it back. Maybe there aren't any more bombs around here. Oh well. Okay. So, wait a minute. What are you doing? Did you come over here? Did you find a bomb? Okay. Gonna want to wait till Bulblacks is not facing us. Try to do it when he's walking away. Like right now. Then you're going to want to do the same thing. Unfortunately, some of our Pikmin died from the explosion, but that's not a big problem. We've totally defeated the Bulblacks in 2 cycles. And if you keep this on screen, interestingly, the sand effect, which would come up while the Emperor Bulblacks is falling through the ground, or sinking through the ground, will disappear, and the Bulblacks will actually sink without the effect. Which does look a little weird. But that is it. We're going to put all the yellows on there. Make sure we don't get any, we're going to throw 4 reds. At least. Have the rest get the part. And if you can make it back, before the part, press down on the D-pad. Olimar will duck down. And you can have fireworks display. You can actually do this, if I can try this, let's see. Ah, too late. You can actually do it during the cutscene here, which is interesting, but totally not necessary, because we've just completed Pikmin. "30 parts in 9 days. This is, of course, the best ending that you can get. And even if you have no leaf Pikmin left, all the Pikmin in this cutscene will be leaves. Off to Planet Hokotate. If you know the plot of Pikmin 2, they did that just to piss you off in Pikmin 2. Here is my final results. It may look a little strange to you. Shouldn't there be more 30 parts in 90 days? You would say? Yes. But I don't usually save when I'm done. I usually finish the final trial and reset the game. Before this actually appears, so I don't have a chance to save it. But I will, because that was relatively good. Here are all the parts. The ones in blue were not necessary. If you didn't collect them, you would get a good ending. I did the best ending. If you don't collect all 25 necessary parts, you get the bad ending. So, off to the credits. And stay tuned, because after the credits is a creature montage, which you only get with the best ending, if I remember correctly. Alright, here is the creature montage, which is sort of interesting because you see that can over there, it's not normally there, ever. And sometimes you can see an interesting camera angle, which is not allowed in the final game. Sometimes you'll see enemies where they aren't supposed to be. Sometimes you'll see parts where they aren't supposed to be. Like, all of those honey wisps in the background are not supposed to be there. You'll notice that the bridges over there in the background, they look a little different. Here is an interesting angle. You can see bull bears and the Mamuda in the background. Dwarf bull bears actually appear later if you stay for longer days, later days rather. And sometimes this player in the demo is pretty horrible. I love that face. Yeah, fiery blowhog with 3 blues. Very nice. There's a snitch bug. It actually appears on the Forest of Hope on later days. There's a Gulix, an enemy that we didn't fight, because it only appears after a certain amount of time on the impact site. Again with the honey wisps, they don't appear there in the story. Hey, if you look in the background, you'll see the the extraordinary bolt, which is from the Forest of Hope. And here's Mamuda, another enemy that we didn't see. It, like the Gulix, only appears in the impact site on later days. And there's the Pearly Clamp. Never appears there. Here is a Puffstool. It can actually turn some of your Pikmin into zombies which will then attack you. And there you see the Puffy Blowhog blowing all that guy's Pikmin away, including the yellows, into water. And there's the extraordinary bolt again, up where the radar should be, actually. There are honey wisps in the background there. Too many of them. There's a Smoky Prog, another enemy that only appears for up until the 15th day in the Distant Spring, and we didn't fight it because I was doing a 9-day. But if you stick around, maybe I will actually do one. Here comes the awesome face. Very awesome. And there's the extraordinary bolt again. this camera angle doesn't appear in the game. And there's a positron generator out there. That's from the impact site. I think there is also the extraordinary bolt again in the background. Here's the analog computer, sitting where the antidioxin filter should be. And here's our final one, the yellow wollywog. And you'll also notice that there is the different type of bridge in the background. The happy end. And that's it for this video. Stay tuned for extras.